guys, welcome to Classi Creations. We have something brand new to show you today and we are so excited. This is our dual tier sewing quilting table. Brand new to the market. Beautiful, exciting things that you can do with this table. So I'm going to show you a few features of it today, and then we're going to bring in Cindy, who is going to show you about sitting at the table and being able to sew with it. This table is two separate tables, as you can see. So we can slide this one out and then we can slide this one back. Now this is the cool part, especially for your quilters out there. This table, when you bring it up to your machine, extends and gives you this entire surface to be able to have your quilt on, to be able to sew and do your quilting. That way your quilt is not falling on the floor and you're not having to worry about all of that. You've got all of this area to be able to do that with, okay? Both of these have dual motors, and so you can move both tables either up together. This one I'm going to pull out just a little bit and show you. So it goes up like this and we'll bring it up and you can come up higher with it. And we can bring this table comes all the way up to 47 inches high, which is really tall, you all. I'm 5'11". This is huge, but the advantage of being able to raise your table this high and bring this table up is you can stand and be able to sew. If you're tired of sitting and you don't want to sit there any longer, you are welcome to stand and bring it up. You'll be able to stand here and sew and give your back some rest from sitting, okay? Now, we're going to bring this table back down. And one of the really neat features about both of these tables is that you can see that we have 1, 2, 3 right here. You can preset this, so if you have certain heights that you want this table to be at, you can preset it. So then all you have to do, for instance, we'll hit this one and it's going to take it to the height that you already preset it at. So if this is where you're comfortable in standing and being able to sew, or you want to stand here and be able to cut, you can just hit that button and it's there. You don't have to do anything else. And then when you're ready to get it back to where you want, you can just bring it back down or hit one of your preset buttons. So we're going to bring this back down to where it's level with our sewing machine. And then we can bring the table back to the sewing machine and you have your whole surface again, okay? Now, it does come with casters. And so they wheel, you can wheel this table all over. It also locks so it won't wheel. But if you have the space and want to maneuver your tables around, so you can use them for cutting tables, you can use them to give you more surface space, you can do that. Or if you just simply want to put a serger here and an embroidery machine over here, and you have your sewing table right here on this table, you can do that as well. This gives you plenty of options to be able to have all of your machines in one spot. But this table we can move out. And now you can just use this table for sewing. And it's got plenty of surface space if you just want to use it for sewing. This table does the same thing. You can also lower this table down, or you can raise this table up, okay, to make it work to your height. Whatever height works for you is the way you can use this table. One of the cool features we have also, this is an add-on to our tables, is a drawer. So what you will do is you can purchase this and then you can put them underneath, and you can get multiple ones. And there you have space to be able to keep all your sewing gadgets, notions, all your fun little things that you use. 4 simple screws and you've got a drawer to keep your stuff in. So, and am I right? You can't ever have enough drawers to keep all of your items in. All right, we're going to slide this table back. And I'm going to let Cindy come in here and show you. Let me get you set up. Just a quick second here. Okay, we're going to let Cindy come in here. She's sitting in a sewing chair. She's going to come in here and show you what it looks like to be sitting at it with the tables put together, and so that you would be able to quilt and have it set at your height. So this looks a little tall for you.
It is.
And so we're going to come down just a little bit. You tell me when.
A little more.
That's
it. Okay, that'll work. That's
okay.
fine.
So now she's at a comfortable height to sit and be able to quilt. So, and it's got the flat surface. So she has got plenty of space. If she didn't have the insert and she wanted to take the insert off or just not use it, we're going to remove it. Now, we can pull this table up and we will slide the machine over. And she still has plenty of space to work. So she still has all the surface and space to work. Just as if you had the didn't use the insert, you could definitely still have plenty of surface space to be able to sew and quilt. All right, guys, so this table is made out of very sturdy construction. The tabletops are made here in the USA. They are made out of high density polyethylene, and they are going to stay sturdy for the life of your table as long as you're going to be sewing on it. So as you all could see, when Cindy was over here, the table was still just a little too tall for her when she was sitting at it because of the height of her chair. You can remove the casters and that will take it down to 27 inches. So that takes 3 inches away and would give her probably right at the height she needs to be able to sit comfortably and sew. The casters are great though. They're going to move around really easily and they have a lock on them. So all you have to do is just press this and it's going to be locked. And now it's not going to move on you. It's going to sit still. So. All right, guys, I want to show you one other super, super cool feature about the table. So we are going to raise this table all the way up to its full height. We're going to bring it, which again comes up to 47 inches without the casters. So if the casters on it, we're going to add an extra 3 inches. But this table is going to come all the way up. All right, so now the nice part about this is if you live in a small space, I currently live in a very small space, so I have to have room to be able to set things. This is fabulous. So you have this all the way up. Look at all this surface you have to be able to set stuff on. If you're using this as an embroidery table, you definitely have space to put all your threads. You can set your stabilizers. You can set your hoops up here, so it's all within arm's reach. But the nice thing is we can take this table and we can scoot this when you're done using your machine. And we'll scoot it backwards, just like this. So now it nests and all of your stuff is out of the way. And it is put up and put away. If you are using this and you pull your machine back out, you can mount a light underneath here and be able to shine down on the projects that you're working on and that you're using. So, and not just for embroidery, you can definitely leave your sewing machine on there. If you have your serger up here, you can have it up here and then have your other items up here as well. So that is one of the coolest features about this, especially if you are in tiny spaces. So it gives you, I mean, even if you're not and you just want to get the table out of the way, you can, to be able to bring in other tables or just have extra space in your room. All right, guys, I want to show you another way to set these tables up. I'm telling you, the possibilities are endless of the things you can do with these tables. So this one we have turned and we brought this in, so now it's nesting with this table. And look at this amount of space you have. I could still set an embroidery machine, a serger machine. I could put both on here if I wanted to, and I have all of my stuff. And you see I'm standing at it. So you can also lower them back down to be able to sit at to do your work at. Standing also is fantastic because it relieves your back. But now I'm going to show you something super cool. Look at our mats. Classy Creation mats. Aren't they beautiful? They are teal on one side, pink on the other side. Happen to be two of my favorite colors. They're self-healing. They have all of the squares marked so you can do all of your precise cutting and measuring. Besides our mat being really beautiful, I wanted to let you guys know as well that our mat has 1/4 inch dot markings. So that makes it very easy to be able to mark your fabric and cut it. We also have a 1/8 of a yard marking, a 1/4 of a yard marking, 1/3 of a yard, 3/8 of a yard. So this will be very easy to use when cutting your fabric. If you are interested in one of our mats and are going to purchase a table, please email me and we will get you a discount on a mat to go along with your brand new table and make it just that much prettier. But you definitely can configure these tables into several different ways. You can use them separately too if you want, so that you have, Cindy was just sharing with us that her grandson comes in and does sewing with her, and they have the table separate, and he has his own sewing machine and she has her sewing machine so that they can do projects. We do have a Janome M7 sitting on our table. Just know that any of your sewing machines will fit on this table. These tables will hold up to 225 pounds. So you certainly can put 2 machines on one table. It's sturdy. It's not going to go anywhere. You will be able to put all of your stuff on the tables to make them work. All right, guys, so you have seen some of the coolest features about our table, and we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. But one more thing I want to tell you about really quickly. So if you live in tight spaces, or you just want to bring your sewing machine out while your significant other is sitting there watching TV and you don't really care to watch TV and want to sew, then this table will fit right through a doorway. No problems. Goes right through a standard doorway. This table will also go through a standard doorway. Because of the cutout, you just turn it and then you can get it right through a standard doorway. So you can move these if you've got to move them to different rooms. Say you're having a holiday party and need extra table space. Guess what? Take all your sewing stuff off and bring it out. Now you've got more surface space to be able to set all of your goodies. All right, y'all, and so we look forward to seeing you in future videos where we're going to have some really cool products to be able to show you and demo. Hope you all have a great day.